All right, everyone, welcome on in. Today we have the first game of our brand new Card Wars tournament. I don't really think that these Card Wars people need to create names for these tournaments because I just keep having to call it Card Wars tournament, but that's for a later day, I guess. Today we have Pizza Time here with the name Magic Junkie here in the bottom corner versus K4444R. Looks like we have a BMO versus Ghost Princess matchup. I haven't seen a lot of BMO, so I'm very curious what he plans to do with BMO. He has double cornfield, double lava flats. Not sure how he plans to work this through. Looks like they're going high roll for first, and wow, near 20. That's incredible. So it looks like K4444R will be our going first player. He has a Ghost Princess, which, if you guys don't know, you could choose any number of players to put up to 3 random cards from the discard pile into their hand, revealing any creatures they add. For each one they add, they heal 2 HP. Finally, they shuffle their discard piles into their deck. So, it's actually interesting because I don't know if you could just choose yourself. I don't think you have to choose your opponent with Princess, but I've never really seen this card be played. This is the first time I've seen this hero get played, so I'm interested to see what he plans to do with it. He's going to open up with a Lab Assistant. Let's see. When you play a spell from anywhere other than your hand, you may resolve its effect a second time. So, I guess K4444R is going to be activating spells from the discard pile? I'm not sure. That's an interesting one. But they spent one of their points on that. Let's see. Crystal Ball. Name a card over the top card of your deck. If it is the name card, play for free. Okay, so he's going to play cards from the top of the deck. With cards like Crystal Ball, he's probably going to have that Nice Lands Tower. I forget its exact name, but it's a tower. It's Nice Lands. It's like 2, whatever. Floop, kill a guy in your lane, play the top 2 cards of your deck, right? I'm not sure what he called. Obviously, we don't know. We're not in the voice call with them. But nonetheless, this is... I hope that's the right card they called. If not, then... I mean, now they know the top card of their deck, so they can play a second one, you know, and call it for sure. Dog Boy's also not a spell, so it's not really that relevant in this case. Lab Assistant can't really cheat it, or can't resolve it a second time. Nonetheless, I think this is a okay start. It looks. It looks like it's probably fine. I'm more curious about what's going to happen when Pizza Time gets the turn with BMO. Double lava flats, double cornfield. He's probably going to play, like... I know there's a lot of lava flats cards that, like, if you have 1 or less cards in your hand, then you get a special effect. Maybe that's his goal, is to play around cards like that. So he's going to dump his hand down to 1 or fewer and then just resolve effects based on that. That's my thought process, maybe. I'm not sure if that's really good, but I guess it may be. Pizza Time is a really good player, so is K4444R, so we should have a really good game here between the two of them. Looks like they're thinking. Not sure what he's thinking on. Obviously, we don't know his hand, but with Swamp, Flats, Blue Plains, and Nice Lands, that's a really interesting lineup. He only played 3 rainbows so far, so we don't actually know why he has 1 splits on everything. It seems, but we'll see. Also good to note that BMO here, that our Pizza Time, our BMO player, does not have any blue plains. So he's actually foregoing one of the best draw landscapes in the game to go for a more, I guess, burn route with the 2 lava flats. This is also our first event with lava flats being available. They were in the Kickstarter, but they weren't legal for the last open tournament in 2025. So it's cool to see that they're available now in what is honestly our first tournament of 2026. It's cool to see that you can now play lava flats and what's gonna come from this. I'm not too sure. I guess we'll see. Dang, they're having a really long think. He still has an action left, but I think he's just, like, not sure what's going on. Maybe they're questioning a ruling? I don't know. Okay, we got Trial by Fire. Reveal the top 2 of your deck. Why didn't you play that first, then? I'm curious. Discard 1 to play the other for free if you have 1 or fewer cards in hand. Ooh, Whims of Fate for free. Okay, so we got Trial by Fire. He's going to play out the Dog Boy and discard the Whims of Fate, which is interesting because I thought maybe he'd want to play the Whims of Fate to get the Lab Assistant effect, you know, for the double, but it is fine. But they weren't thinking, they were just waiting a billion. They were just waiting for me to join. That's on me. Here we have a Wraithwood Lodge. This is a card you don't see very often. When a creature enters its lane, its controller discards a card. If they do, they draw a card. So this is just like a recycle card. It's a nice way to like get extra. It's a nice way to just recycle, get cards out of your hand, draw new cards. K4444R is going to trigger Ghost Prince. That's really early. That's really interesting. I think it's because it's 3 random. They want to get their cards back guaranteed, so they don't want to like enter a later game where they're Ghost Princess and hit 3 bad ones. They want to make sure they can confirm exactly what 3, right? Looks like they're going for Dog Boy, or what is this Pyclops being killed for? I'm not sure. Whims of Fate. Head, so he kills the Dog Boy. Yep, okay. Interesting. I'm not sure why the Pyclops is dead, but maybe... Why is it dead? It must just be Dog Boy effect. He must have gone like Dog Boy to discard a card to give him +2, but then why would you trigger Whims of Fate at that point? I'm not sure. I'm not very sure, but I guess we'll see as time goes on what the plays are going to look like. With that being said, it looks like K4444R is running out of gas. His turn is starting to slow down, it seems. He's out of actions at this point, so I think it's a matter of time before we see what BMO and what our guy Pizza Time's going to come up with. Let us see. Maybe he's still thinking on action, what he's going to do. Okay, Crystal Ball. Okay, he's going to try to call. I'm not sure why he's ripping naked Crystal Balls. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Interesting. Okay, and he just passed his turn. Okay, so let's see what our BMO player has here with this double cornfield, double lava flats, and 2 actions. Gonna start with a cheat sheet. Draw a card, and his next 2 cards that have potion in the name are basically 0 costs. He's gonna play an energy potion for 2 actions on his next turn, so he's gonna have 4 actions entering next turn, which will be pretty nice. That'll be pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. That's a cool card. I'm not sure why it's not banned. That's really strong, but maybe they just feel it's not too strong. With that being said, it's a really interesting card nonetheless. BMO effect. Let's see. What is he planning to dump? Forgot to draw 1. Yep, you gotta draw. You have to draw from cheat sheet. It is not optional. Okay, second one for free. Math Potion. Draw 3, then put 1 card from hand on top of deck. So, Math Potion is a really strong card. This is one that... I mean, I guess he's just playing potions, so he doesn't have to play planes. That's probably the idea, so he doesn't have to play blue planes. He can drop, like, Math Potions, Energy Potions, etc. Not a bad idea. It's an interesting one, though, nonetheless. Also, being able to stack a card with a Math Potion here means that he... if he has a Crystal Ball, for example, right, he gets to essentially cheat a card from the top of his deck, which is nice. And speak of the devil, Crystal Ball right there. Obviously, since he stacked the card, he knows what's on top. He can just play it for free, essentially. I'm curious what he plans to play off of this crystal. What he stacked to play off the Crystal Ball here. A Flamingo Burn Warden. Remove a burn token from an opposing creature. Deal 1 damage to target opponent. I guess it's interesting. It's not a bad card. It's a 2/9. It's a 1-drop, but no burn counters currently on the board means that. Not sure what's going to happen here. Wraithwood Lodge does trigger off of this, I'm pretty sure. Because it's this lane, not this landscape. I'm not sure if they're going to trigger it, though. Let me just remind the player. Just be sure. Because it says this lane, not this landscape. Okay. Then he played Hot Shot. What does Hot Shot do? Hot Shot, burn target creature, then deal 1 additional damage to it. So, okay, so Lava Assistant takes 1 damage, so it goes down to... Why is it on so low health? I must have missed something. Oh, maybe that's just... It's taken 2 damage, I guess. Maybe they do it the other way around, which is fair. BMO effect. Yep, to dump a card, deal a damage to the Lava Assistant. He's going to dump the Form of the Phoenix, which is put 2 creatures from your discard pile into play at the end of your turn to destroy those creatures. So this is just a way to cheat out some really strong creatures and get tempo in a later game, but it's 2 actions, it's pretty expensive. And a Field of Nightmares, which is an interesting choice. He's going to play Soaring Insight. Burn 1 target creature. If you have 1 or fewer cards in hand, then draw 3. So that's just a +2, essentially, if you have 1 or fewer, which is what I assumed BMO was here for. And then he put 2... Oh, that's how many burn counters are on him, maybe? So he has 2 burn counters on him? I see. That makes sense. Okay. And the K4444R is going to remove 1 of the burn tokens to ping Ghost Princess for 1. Yep. And then Bird Warden is going to attack Princess for 2 more. Okay. And pass turn there. Let's see how our Ghost Princess player gets out of this situation, because it doesn't look that great for them. They're about to enter a turn where their opponent's going to have 4 energy. So they need to... Or 4 actions. So they're going to need to make a really strong position here to handle a 4-action turn from BMO. Let's see what we got. We got Trial by Fire. Okay. Reveal top 2. Discard 1 to play the other for free. If you have 1 or fewer in hand, you may put the discard card into your hand instead. So... ooh, probably dump that to play the Pyclops for free. That'd be my thought. I'm not sure exactly how they're going to handle it, but I think the Pyclops just a creature on board with a solid effect. It's probably the play. Also, Dr. Pyclops is a potential win condition, you know? Just by spamming down damage on the opponent, by spamming spells, but we shall see. This is a really good start, though. Really good start to the turn. Okay. Don't forget Lodge effect, guys. You pitch the Lodge to draw another. Yep. Okay. To draw a card from Lodge effect. Let's see what we have here. 2 cards in hand versus 4 entering 5 with 4 actions. It's going to be a really, really tough hill to climb up, I think. But maybe those 2 cards are incredible. Maybe it's like Gnome Snot. I don't know if Gnome Snot's banned. Actually, I saw the ban list, but I haven't gone super in depth on it. With that being said, I know that there are a lot of cards that have been changed for this ban list. A Lab Assistant for 1. Okay, it's on no action, but maybe the last card's a spell, so it gets a ping 2 and or it's not a ping 2, it's a heal 2 because you're not a max. Destroy a creature control, then reveal the top card of another player's deck. If it's a landscape type, if it loses landscape type and becomes a rainbow card, you may play it for free. Okay, so Grim Exchange is probably gonna... Oh, you're gonna pop the Lab Assistant. Oh, well, yeah, I guess Gift Exchange doesn't really trigger here, but then you reveal the top card of Pizza's deck, and then you get to resolve its effect, which will be pretty interesting. Let's see. You're gonna heal 2 as well from the Pyclops. Let's see. Grim Exchange is going to steal the top card of his deck, I guess. Which is a Math Potion. Very nice. So this is going to be really nice for him. This is going to give him a draw 3. So he's going to get more playback, but I don't know if it's enough because it's not. He doesn't get any more actions, right? But I guess we'll see. You should play, I think, here. Heal, yep, heal up, get back to max. You're going to draw 3 cards. Why did he take damage? Is that how that works? Does the overflow healing trigger damage to BMO? I don't think so. Because it's not like heal 1, it's heal 2, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll let them play it out however they believe is the correct ruling. Wait, why is he at 24 though? Why did he go back down to 24 instead of being at 25? He goes to 25. Yeah, I mean, pizza time should be at full as well then, right? I don't know. Oh, Grim Exchange. Did Grim Exchange heal him as well? Heal him back to max, I guess? No, Grim Exchange healed him to 24. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something, but we shall see. He's going to stack a card. He's going to play Twinsies. I thought Twinsies was banned. Is this not? Draw a card and reveal another target player, then reveals the top card of their deck. If the costs match, the targeted player draws it. Interesting. Let's see. Okay. Interesting. And he just passed his turn. Okay. Oh, well, he has to attack with Pyclops first. Yep, to smack the Burn Warden for 2. So he's taking 4 damage here. Okay. And let me check the ban list, because I really thought Twinsies was banned. I guess it's not. Maybe it's at 1. I mean, it's not so strong that it needs to be banned, but I'm also not certain. Let's see. We've started our turn here. He has an energy potion. Resolves energy potion to have 4 actions here. Goes cheat sheet for 1. He should be on 4, shouldn't he? Not on 3 to start turn? Am I missing something? Isn't Math Potion free? Because he played cheat sheet? I'm not sure. I feel like it should be. Okay, no, Twinsies is limited on the ban list. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, he's really thinking on what to... Oh, no, he had to put the card back on top. He's thinking on next play, it seems. Let's see. He's, yeah, unflooping the Burn Warden because it has an attack. Yep. Yeah, 5 in hand with 2 actions is really strong, but the Pyclops has kind of stabilized K's position here. So I guess we'll see how Pizza Time plans to disrupt and continue onward. But he should have 3 actions, yeah, because the Math Potion is reduced by the cheat sheet. So with 3 actions and 6 cards in hand versus 2, like, this should be a really strong advantage for Pizza Time. It just depends on what those 6 cards are, I guess. But we shall wait and see while he makes his choices. He's thinking here. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot you have to consider here. He's gonna pay an action to do what? Huh. Wait, why is he on 2, though? He should be on... Yeah, he should be on 3, 100%. Absolutely. Is he just thinking on... Okay, he's going to go BMO effect, yep. He's going to dump Traveling Farmer, that's 1. To ping the Pyclops for 1, to put it on 4 damage, so it's at 4 health. Okay, yeah, Traveling Farmer's not really strong in this matchup, because it looks like K's hand is just never going to be large. Let's see. Oh, Pyclops on 3 damage, not on 4. My bad. Form of the Phoenix for 2 to cheat out 2 cards from here. You could cheat out... I mean, you only have 2 creatures, right? Yeah, being the Burn Warden and the Farmer. Which, actually, the Farmer does proc at end of turn when it gets killed by Form of the Phoenix. That's a really cool idea. I guess you don't have to play at the Warden, but, like, I think you probably want to. Yeah, it's just another body that does extra damage, so you might as well play it out, right? Right. Very cool. Very cool. Let's see. He's gonna play a beach ball. Yeah, just to, you know, heal up back to max, draw a card. Probably doesn't give it to his opponent. Usually, you know, I like to do it, but not a lot of people are aggressive enough to give the beach ball to their opponents. Gonna dump a burn warden for an extra damage on the Pyclops. Put it on to 4 now, and you have 2 cards in hand. So he's gonna play Insight, which is gonna draw him 3 after burning a target. So he's gonna probably burn the Pyclops, remove the burn with one of the burn wardens to ping the Ghost Princess, and then draw 3. Yeah, it gets burned, not damaged. Okay. An energy potion for next turn is such a strong draw. Oh my god, what a combo. And that's free as well, right? Off of the cheat sheet? Isn't that free off the cheat sheet? Unless he played another potion earlier, but I don't think he did. No, wait, isn't that free off cheat sheet? Let me ask them. If it's free off cheat sheet, then why do you spend the action? Wait, why are you on 0 actions? Did I miss something? Why are you on 0 actions? I must have missed something. Sorry, I just have to be sure because this is weird. I feel like they're doing some things that, like, obviously I can't hear their dialogue because they're in a voice call, so I can't, like. You used all 4 on what? Oh, the Insight. Okay, carry on. Yeah, I can't hear their dialogue in game, and of course they didn't burn the one immediately when they played the Insight, so it just like didn't click with me immediately. My bad. It'd be a lot easier if I could sit in the call, but I don't want to, you know, yap their ears off while they're trying to conversate about the game. I think that's not very helpful for them. I could probably enter the call and mute myself, but once again, I don't have to speak over them while they're playing the game. It gets really messy for the stream. So I'm doing my best to interpret as they do, but that can be a little tricky at times. But yeah, K's on the ropes here. He's equal on cards in hand at least, but he's gonna enter a turn where his opponent has 4 actions again, and he's down 6 life. Like, this is a really weird spot to come back from. He's gonna proc a Gramophone to start the turn, which is a really good start. That's gonna get him some more card advantage. It's gonna allow him to discard some cards, you know, fix his hand around a little bit. But is it gonna be enough? It does cost him one of his 2 actions, though. Will it be enough to give him the edge back in this matchup? That's the question. He's going to dump a Brilliant Flare, which is a draw 5 at end of turn, discard until you have 1. So this would be a really strong card if he would have started with it, I guess. But I don't know if you want to discard all the way down to 1 at the start of your turn. That seems really rough. At the end of your turn, I should say. Especially when he's already been down so far in card advantage this game. And he's upping a second Dr. Pyclops. So I wonder what his win condition is going to be without that second Dr. Pyclops. He's going to play a Math Potion for his last action. That's just going to thin his deck down a little more. He's probably just doing a little econ turn here, drawing a bunch of cards to set up for a bigger turn next turn. That's my thought process on it. Unless he has a card like Void Thimble or something, but I think Thimble's banned, so I don't know. Stack the Math Potion. He didn't have to reveal it, I don't think. But he did. Oh, well, he's Crystal Balling out the Math Potion. Okay, fair enough. So, he's going to get another draw for more econ. I guess we'll see what he does here. I guess we'll see. Let's see. Crystal Ball with the Math Potion. He's going to draw 3. He's going to stack 1 on top. But he's out of action. So at this point, like, unless he has a second Crystal Ball, but I think he probably already played the... Yeah, the other one's already gone. So I think this will likely be the end of his turn after he stacks his card. Which is nice. He's up on card advantage now. He has 6-3. Well, 4 when Pizza draws for turn, but 4 actions with 4 cards is still really, really good for Pizza. So I'm not sure how K gets out of this. Lavis is on the top of deck. Plays a dog boy from hand, sure. Discard a card. This will allow him to kill the Burn Warden in play. He also has to dump and draw from the effect of the Lodge. He's gonna dump a Clone, which is an interesting choice. I think Clone's really strong, but like he's already down double Pyclops. He probably has Clone for the double Pyclops, I guess. Let's see. Oh, he's gonna replace the Dog Boy for a Goat to draw him a card. Sure. Just really digging through the deck. He's trying to find something. I'm not sure what his out is, but he's looking for something. But with no actions, I mean, I don't even know what out you could have with no actions. And then from the effect of Lodge, he has to dump a card and draw a card. Yep. Hamfist. Target creature you control has -5, draw a card. Yep, he's just, once again, looking, searching, digging. So that Hamfist puts the Goat at 0 power. Let's see. Yeah, if he would have had Pyclops on board, that would have been a really strong turn there. Okay, he's going to replace the Goat with Ghost Lucky. Ghost Lucky will look at the top card. It'll play if it's a rainbow, otherwise it'll leave it on top. It is not a rainbow, it's an Abnegator. Okay. So this is probably the end of his turn, unless he has another draw card. But we shall see what he plans to do here. I'm not sure why he's revealing the card, because he doesn't have to. It's Ghost Lucky doesn't reveal the card, it looks and then puts back. If it is a rainbow, he'd have to reveal it, of course. But since it's not a rainbow, I don't know why he revealed it. He doesn't have to. He pitched a Lab Assistant for Lodge, I see, when he played the Ghost Lucky. That's what happened. Okay. So he looked with Ghost Lucky and then Lodge triggered to discard the Assistant, and then he drew the Abnegator. He's going to play a Beach Ball, give it to his opponent, heal 4, and then... Oh, probably not give it to his opponent. He's going to heal 4, draw a card. Yep. I mean, when he attacks this turn, he's going to kill the Flamingo. He's going to... Oh, he's going to give it to his opponent. Okay. Hold up. That's really nice. I like Beach Ball give. Oh, Specs on top is really nice. Okay, but he has 9 cards left in deck and 24 dead, so he's got to find his win condition, right? He's just got to find the win condition. A Gnome Sound on top, which does not help with the Ghost Lucky at all. Oh, he's in a Crystal Ball. He had 3 Crystal Ball. Nice, nice. Oh, I forget you can have 3 copies of card in this game. I don't know why I thought it was 2. I haven't played Card Wars in quite a while. But he's in a Crystal Ball. He's going to play the Gnome Stop for free, draw 3 cards, which is nice. Propagator on top here is really cool, but how are you going to get the Propagator out, right? Let's see. Okay. Come on. Five cards in deck is really rough. 5 in hand, 5 in deck. He's got 10 total cards here for plays, but will he find... He's got to have some kind of OTK combo, right? Like, and he's just thinning the deck to try to get to an OTK combo, because I'm not sure what other world you thin this heavily for. Unempty Coffin to play a card for free. Probably to play the Propagator off top. That'd be my thought. But I'm not... Maybe there's something else here. Let's see. Unempty Coffin for what? Okay, yeah, to play the Propagator, which ticks up the specs, so the new card costs an additional action, right? Propagator's going to replace the Ghost Lucky. Propagator's going to call probably Whims of Fate here, right? To dump it, gain 2 actions, and then he's going to discard a card, draw a card from the effect of the Lodge. And I guess we'll see. Oh, he dumped the Abnegator to draw first, and then you get a new Propagator effect. Do you just get to choose which order they occur in? Because they both have the same trigger, I guess? So I guess that was the idea. Sure. Kill the Math Potion from top to gain 2 actions. On 3 actions now. I don't understand where this is going. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he has like that, I think it's like Bog something, the card that shuffles your whole discard back, essentially, besides like a few cards or whatever. Or besides itself, I think. I could be wrong. I think that's what the card is. Maybe that's the idea. But like, maybe that card's banned as well. It wouldn't shock me if that card's banned. That card's really strong. What is this? Canopic the Ceremonial. Put a spell from your discard pile on top of your deck. So it's going to replace the Propagator. He's going to stack something. Okay, what's he going to stack here? I'm going to stack the Trial by Fire. Sure. Okay. Effective Lodge is going to make him discard a card and draw a card, though. So he's going to get that Trial by Fire to hand. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure what his win con is, but he's basically drawn his whole deck out. So it's got to be something that I'm not seeing. Draw the Trial by Fire, yep. So now you have 2 cards left in deck. 3 cards in hand, so you have 5 total cards left. There's got to be something here. I really don't understand where he plays on from this. Whims of Fate, sure. Flip a coin. You're hoping for tails, but a head is okay. There's a tails. Okay, you get a card back. Probably the Propagator back. And the Propagator effect for 2 more actions, but that'd be what I think, I guess. Maybe it's... No, it's Pyclops. Okay, maybe just has a way to get enough spells to burn down to 0 on Pizza, but, like, I don't know how he plans to do that. It's going to pay an action to play the Grim Exchange. Probably sack the Canopic. Oh, yes. Probably sack the Canopic. Right. Gonna heal 2 off the Pyclops. He's gonna get a Captain here for free. Sure. Where'd the Captain go? Where'd the Captain go? Am I missing something? He just vanished. I don't know. Maybe somewhere on the board and Untap's just tweaking. Oh, he's right here. Okay. Invisible Captain. Sure. Sure. Invisible Captain here. Okay. That's healed to max. So now any new spells cast will proc Pyclops and ping 2 at the BMO, but I don't know if K has enough gas left. He might, but I don't know how he does it. I'm not sure. He's got to have that card that recycles his discard. Otherwise, there's no way, right? Canopic's going to put a card back on top. Sure. It's going to cost him an action. Probably stack, like... I don't know. Oh, he's going to put it in hand. He's already saying, I'm going to... Afterwards, I'm going to dump the log, put the card in hand. So whatever. He's going to put probably... I guess the Whims of Fate's going to go to hand. I don't know how I feel about going off of Whims of Fate here, bud. Because you're just hoping for tails, I guess. He's going to ping 2 at Pizza. He's going to flip the coin. It's going to be a heads, which is unfortunate. It's going to kill his Canopic. He's on 1 action. Like, I guess you could spend that action to draw the Grim Exchange, but that feels really bad. Yeah. I guess you could play the Grim Exchange for 0. That's another ping 2. But he doesn't have the recycle card. So, like, I don't know how he wins this game. Is this not just game over? He's just out of cards at this point. Sacking the Captain. To get another Captain, sure. I mean, there's just no way. I don't think that card's banned. The Bog one that shuffles something back. So I don't know why he's not playing it in this deck with so much draw and so much dump, right? Yeah, it's not on the ban list. Is that just game over? I mean, there's just no way that K has enough gas now to win the game. He's down literally everything. He has no cards in hand, no cards in deck. And I mean, once Pyclops and the Captain die, he has no damage. He just loses, right? So he's just hoping that this is just enough damage, but there's no way it's enough. Pizza Time's going to be able to clean it up, I think. But I guess we'll see. Okay. So Beamo's on 15 here. But 4 actions for Pizza Time with 4 cards in hand. That's gonna be rough. This could just win the game. I guess we'll see here. This is a very interesting deck, though, from Ghost Princess. I've never really seen a Ghost Princess played, and I think there was one in the previous tournament, but I don't think it did very hot. And it's kind of cool to see play here, but I just don't know if it's enough. Because, I mean, now he gets an extra draw, actually, from the Beach Ball as well, so it's just another draw with another 4 health back. Like, there's... Oh, and an energy potion just to put salt in the wound here. Like, that's... Wow, that's strong. Yep. Probably Beach Ball, draw, heal 4, give it... Don't even give it to the opponent. Well, I guess you could, actually, because what are they going to do? Heal 4? They can't draw any cards. He's going to play a captain from hand. Yep, that's going to wall out the other captain, which means that he's no longer going to be receiving any burn tokens. Yeah, Beach Ball. Probably just give it to him. Like, who cares? Yeah, let him have it. Who cares? You can't draw any cards anyway. Oh, okay, he's just going to let it die. He's not going to take the extra draw. Sure. He has 1 action left here. Gonna play Ghost Lucky. Yep. Look at the top card. If it's a rainbow, he's gonna play it. If it's not, he's just gonna leave it on top. Let's see. It's a Crystal Ball. He's gonna... oh, he doesn't have to play. He just adds it to hand, right? Yeah, just add it to hand. Crystal Ball is nice here. Do you just naked rip a Crystal Ball, or do you, like, try to get information first? Probably try to get information first, right? I mean, Ghost Lucky is dead to Pyclops attack. So if he passes turn on Ghost Lucky, he just doesn't get the value, I guess. So you probably do just naked rip it, maybe. Oh! I got kicked out. Let me rejoin. Okay, there we go. I don't know why I got... that's weird that I got kicked out. I'm a spectator. I'm not supposed to do things. Okay. Just entering battle, swinging 3. Ghost Lucky's going to trigger. Look at the top card again. It's an Abnegator. It's just going to go back on top. Yep. You just take 2 from the Flamingo, or the Burn Warden. The Ghost Lucky is going to die to Pyclops attack. Wait, why did Ghost Lucky die there? Weird. Alright, so Pyclops is going to smack Pizza for 4, put him down to 17. He's going to take 1 from the burn. Okay. The captains are going to kill each other, I think, because they're both on 6. Yeah, they're just going to kill each other by battle. Because they always deal enough. Unless, actually, BMO could technically boost this captain up by, if he dumps 2 cards to the captain, it could kill the enemy captain before his dies. Which then allows him to start stacking burn on the Ghost Princess and potentially just close out the game. But would you rather save that to play a card onto this cornfield, boost it up to kill the Pyclops, who's actively... Oh, that's a really nice card. Yep, draw 5. At the end of the turn, you're going to go down to 1, but who cares? You have 3 more actions with, like, 7 cards in hand. You should just win this at this point, you know? Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Okay. He's thinking. He's trying to see how he closes out the game. He is down 10 life, but like his board state's just so much stronger, you know? And I also love having BMO here, because Brilliant Flare actually isn't a downside. You can just dump the cards yourself with BMO effect to deal a bunch of damage, you know? Hot Shot to burn the Pyclops. Ah, that's rough. That's pretty bad. Yep. It's a burn and it takes a damage. It's on 2. Yep. Taking 2 damage, has a burn token on it. Like, this is just lights out, I think. You know, you go BMO here. I mean, he's got so many actions, dude. He has 3 actions with 7 cards in hand, dude. BMO is going to dump something. Dump Field of Nightmare, sure. That the card does nothing. Dump Abnegator, gain an action. Oh, man. Oh, wow. To deal 2 damage to the Pyclops. Yep. And he's going to be on 4 actions here with 5 cards in hand. Like, wow, 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 wow. Yeah, I think we're looking at the end of the game here. I think this tournament's best of 3, but I'm not certain. Let me go check that, actually. Let me see. I don't know if they discussed it or not. Let me check the announcements. Oh, yeah, it's best of 3. So, this is game 1. I think game 1's very clearly in Pizza's hands. Ashkeeper here for his action. Enters play, discard a card to burn opposing creature. You have to just put a burn on the Pyclops. Probably go effect a Burn Warden even, just to, you know, just to burn some more here. But I guess, yeah, I mean, you probably just do the effect of that to ping Ghost Princess, because he's going to die from the second burn token anyway, right? Paying an action to draw 1. Just going to play a Traveling Farmer just for the extra damage. Yep. Just swing face. Swing everything in. He's going to take 4 to face. The Pyclops are going to die to the burn at the start of the turn. And then all he's going to have is Captain, who's going to trade out with this Captain. Yeah, this is clearly game over. I don't know why they don't scoop it and move on to the next game. Maybe I'm not sure. I can't say. I don't know. Also, I'm not sure why you wouldn't BMO pitch the card anyway if you're going to get rid of it, you know. Actually, if you would have done that, you could have smacked him for an extra 1 from Ashkeeper, but I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something here. Maybe I'm overthinking something, underthinking something. I'm not sure. But with all being said, I think this game is very clearly in the hands of Pizza Time. Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's very clearly in the hands of Pizza Time here. The captains are going to trade out at the end of this turn, and then he's just going to have Form of the Phoenix, play anything, and start swinging face for all the damage. So that's game 1 in the books. Let's get ready here for game 2. Okay, so that was a really good start from Pizza. I'm not really sure what K's goal was there. Maybe he meant to, maybe like his Pyclops died too early. If he had it on board for longer when he had played all those spells during his turn, maybe that's the goal, is to have a Pyclops just burn him down to 0. But I don't know. It just feels like Pizza, or it feels like K just never had the opportunity to get his game going. You know. Oh. He's going to mull 5. Yep. Okay. And since Pizza won last game, he gets to start this game first. He gets to go first for this game. Let's see what he does going first here with 2 actions and 6 cards. He's going to play Ghost Lucky. Ghost Lucky's going to open up. This is a really nice tempo starter. Form of the Phoenix is not a rainbow, so that's going to stay on top of deck. But he's really happy to see that because that's a really good card to have. And having it early is also not too bad either. The fact that damage can't really be dealt to K on this turn is going to help him a lot, because now if he can get an early Pyclops and get some spells going, he can do some nice early damage to BMO that he wouldn't have had otherwise, compared to the last game where he went... I feel like K wants to go second with his deck. You know, I don't think it's a deck where you want to go first. But yeah, Pizza's gonna dump 2 actions, draw 2, and just pass. Yeah, I think that's a really good start from Pizza. It's, you know, a little slow, but you know, it's not that bad. Now, what can K do going second with 2 actions? He's gonna drop a Math Potion. Just spend his first action, draw 3, stack a card. Probably has a Crystal Ball in hand to pair with the Math Potion. Let's see. He's thinking on the stack. Maybe he doesn't have Crystal Ball. Maybe he just hoped to draw a Crystal Ball in the top 3 and didn't draw it. I don't know. But he's playing this kind of slow here. Wait a minute. $40 cards versus a 45 card deck. I didn't even know you could have different size decks in Card Wars. I thought they all had to be the same size. But that's also interesting to know. I haven't played Card Wars in quite a minute. You know, it's been too long, honestly. But with very little events that have been going on besides this one, it's been it's good to be back and get back into the games here. Put a Propagator on top. Yep, he dumped the Math... So he stacked the Math Potion. He played Propagator, dumped the Math Potion, gained 2 actions. Let's see, he's going to Ghost Princess, shuffle 3 back. Is it shuffle back or add to hand? Oh, it's just add to hand. Okay, I see, I see. He's going to add those 3 to hand. He's going to Beach Ball. Sure. He's going to give the Beach Ball for the extra draw. Sure. Maybe he's looking for like a Coffin plus a Pyclops. Maybe that's what he's looking for here. I mean, if he could secure double Pyclops on board, like that could win a game. You know, Coffin, Pyclops, clone, second Pyclops, start spamming down spells. You know, and Hand Fist here because he recycled it off of Ghost Princess is to draw another card. Sure thing. Okay. Gramophone. He's going to pay an action for that. He's going to draw 4, discard 2. If he gets an Abnegator, this just goes neutral, which is really nice. But if he doesn't have an Abnegator, then this is kind of annoying. I think Abnegator's limited, though, so it's unlikely he has an Abnegator. Abnegator is limited, so does he have the one of Abnegator? Probably not, otherwise he would have Windmill Slammed that thing in the grave. A Pyclops discarded, and maybe as a Whims of Fate, he's hoping to rip the Whims of Fate effect here. He's gonna dump a Math Potions. That's all. Oh no, he recycled the Math Potions, right. Back to hand. So, let's see though. The Gramophone, Math Potion, and a Hand Fist down, where he plans to go with this. A Lodge, sure, yep. Dog Boy, effective Lodge. He's going to discard a card, draw a card. Yep. Okay. He's going to discard the Canopic from hand and then draw a card. Sure. He's going to play the Grim Exchange, probably to pop the Dog Boy. Either you pop the Propagator. I think both are valid choices. It doesn't really matter. An Energy Potion steal is so good. That is such a good steal. Wow. So K's going to start his next turn with an extra 2. That's really good. The fact that he immediately procced it is weird to me. Maybe he didn't. No, he didn't immediately proc it, I think. Which is weird, because I feel like that means that he doesn't have a Pyclops, right? Because otherwise he could just play the Pyclops and then drop the potion. So maybe he's just kind of running a real... If he's running a tempo turn, it's a weird way to run a tempo turn, you know? Playing the nose slot for a 3 draw, sure. I don't know. Maybe he's looking for the Winds of Fate so bad. Maybe he's looking very deep for it. I don't know. But not contesting this Ghost Lucky is really rough, I think, because you're just giving Pizza infinite advantage with this Ghost Lucky, right? He's just gonna stack that advantage over turns, so you have to deal with it at some point. Like a Pyclops right here would be real nice to defend against the Ghost Lucky, but he put the Lodge here, so I think he's trying to put the Pyclops here with the Lodge. Oh well, maybe not, because he doesn't want to kill the Pyclops, so I'm not sure. It's weird. Okay, Coffin for Pyclops. Maybe clone for a second Pyclops. Maybe that's the play here. We'll see. Okay, there's the Dr. Pyclops down on the board. Weird we're not contesting the Ghost Lucky, though. Really weird. Maybe he just wants the extra 4 damage at face, I guess. Okay. And now it's time to start slinging some spells. He's going to play a Dog Boy. Yeah, see, this would have been a great time to play the Energy Potion, though, right? Because now you get the free 2 damage. And you were going to play it anyway. You didn't draw any cards between... I guess you played the Gnome Snot. I don't know. I think it's really weird that he played the potion there. Plays Dog Boy. He's going to dump a Lab Assistant from hand. He's going to then draw a card. He's going to play the Grim Exchange, probably popping the Dog Boy. Stealing another card off the top, which is a Field of Nightmares. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's just a burn 7 right now onto BMO. Okay, with an extra 2 from Pyclops, this is a 9 damage card right here. Yikes. That's a huge hitter. And he takes another 2 from the Grim Exchange play as well. So he should be on 14 from Grim Exchange too. Yeah, there we go. Wow, this is real strong. That's a really good rip off the top there. He's going to smack him at face for another 4 damage, put him down to 10 at end of turn here, unless he may have more spells, but it's at minimum 10 at hand, 10 to face, you know? Why is Pete's on 13? He should be on 14, right? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. He started at 15. He should be at 14. Why is he at 13? Maybe there's something I'm missing that they see. I don't know. With that being said, he's going to play Whims of Fate. That's another spell. That's another 2 damage at Pizza. Whims of Fate hit or miss is fine. Oh, a hit is so good. You get the Pyclops out. So now you're hitting 4 per spell now with the second Pyclops on board. Yikes. And you probably... Oh, you're going with Canopic. You're not even going for the second Pyclops. Interesting. What are you planning to stack here? Probably just stack the... Oh, okay. Yeah, that's just a scoop. That's a scoop from Pizza. So that was a really good turnaround from K. Really just, they drew very well. They played very well. They hit 2 really strong Grim Exchanges that really won them that game. I think if they didn't hit the Field of Nightmares, the game is still playable. They should probably go on a couple more turns, but K is still in such a strong position. Like, it's, you know, I think at the end of the day, they probably still win it. But with that being said, that was a really good turn. Now, K's in a weird spot because you don't want to go first, right? He's just open passing? Oh. Oh, no. Okay, my bad. Pizza's passed the turn to K because K starts the game. Right. I'm just not even reading the board state. Okay, let's see. Okay, K's going to open with X-Ray Specs. Sure. That's a nice draw to see at the start of the game as well. That's going to help a lot with your crystal balls. It's going to help a lot with your propagator. Right, that's going to help quite a bit. He's just going to play the goat off top of deck. Yep. I'm not sure how I feel about that play. Oh, he's going to hand fist it to draw a card. Sure. Okay. Math Potion, draw 3, stack 1. Propagator on top is so good. We just have to stack a card. It's not going to be on top. It's going to be second from top, but that's a really nice card to see if you're K, you know? He's going to stack a Gnome Stone on top of deck. He's probably in a Crystal Ball because he saw him draw that Crystal Ball. To play out the Gnome Stone for a draw 3. Yep. That's really good. Why are you already on 22? Let me just ask. Am I missing something? Okay. Okay, they just forgot to reset after the last game. Sure. That's fine. Okay. All good. Last action on the propagator. Okay, he's going to reveal the pike. He's going to call Cyclops, dump it, gain 2 actions, and get back to the races. Okay. Dump the Pyclops. Yep. There's a dog boy now on top with specs on a 1. What does K do here? Okay. Let's see. Okay, Ghost Princess is gonna put randomly 3 cards back, but he's got so many dead. Like, this is really an interesting... Okay, he ripped the Gnome Stock, he ripped the Math Potion, and he ripped the Goat. Those are like 3 of the best cards you could have gotten. I think the Crystal Ball would have been also nice to get, but like those 3, that's real good. That's really good, you know? Because the Goat can just replace the Propagator, get you a draw 1, and like, wow. Wow-wee. That's nice. Oh, well, the others are gonna shuffle back, right? Right. So the piles back into their decks. Yep. Wow. So we have a Lodge on top of deck now. Yep, replace the Propagator with the Goat, draw 1, that draws the Lodge, probably play the Lodge for free. A Grim Exchange on top here is really good. He's really opening at a Pyclops, I feel like. I feel like he's trying to get, like, Coffin Pyclops and just hope that it's enough, you know? Whims of Fate, he's going to hope to hit a Tails. Heads is also fine, but Tails is preferable. Oh, that's just disgusting. Yep, Propagator, he's going to call the Grim Exchange, pop the Grim Exchange, gain 2 more actions, go to 4. Wow. Just wow. Yep. Now there's a Dog Boy on top of deck. I don't know why he didn't replace the Goat with the Propagator. Because then he would have also gotten the Lodge effect. Twinsies here. He's going to draw him the Dog Boy. Oh, and Hot Shot's a free one. Yep. So, Peace Time's going to be able to draw that Hot Shot. That's nice. Crystal Ball on top here. Okay. Let's see what K does here. 4 actions, 8 in hand. Where does he go from here? Dog Boy from hand is going to replace the Goat. No, he just took it back. He's thinking. Dog Boy, yep. Okay. What does he do with Dog Boy? I feel like he probably replaced the Goat here. Oh, he's just taking it back. He's really thinking hard. K is not sure what to do. He's just going to draw a card. Spending an action for that? Or why is he drawing a card? Oh, okay, he just put it back. He's really not sure what the hell to do. I mean, there's a lot of options. There's a lot of choices. He's just not sure how to move forward. Okay, yeah. He's trading off the Lodge. He's going to get rid of the Goat, play the Dog Boy to draw the Crystal Ball. He's going to double card to draw the Crystal Ball. Sure. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that drawing right there with the crystal ball, because when he drew the crystal ball to look at the card under it, he looked at the card under it to see the math potion, and that probably affected his choice, which I don't think is good practice. I feel like that shouldn't have been allowed. If I was Pizza Time, I would not have allowed him to take that back, or whatever he did to draw the crystal ball. I wouldn't have allowed that he take back whatever action that was. Whether that was an action or whether he was like, I'm gonna play the dog, would draw it, whatever. That was really, really not okay in my opinion. But of course, Pizza's not that concerned by it. With that being said, he's gonna crystal ball here for the Trial by Fire, which is gonna proc twice now because of Lab Assistant, which is really nice. He's going to reveal the top two. He's going to discard one, play the other for free. That's going to get him a Pyclops. Wow. And then he's going to get the second. He's going to resolve it a second time, which I think... Does that trigger Pyclops for the second trigger for 2 damage? Let's see. Lab Assistant Dog Boy. Probably just play the Lab Assistant, dump the Dog Boy. Sure. And I think that procs for 2, does it not? Maybe not, because you're resolving its effect a second time. You're not playing it a second time. Still. Okay. Ham Fist. That's going to deal 2 damage. He's going to draw a card. Probably put the Dog Boy on 0, essentially. Sure. Does K have the lethal? Let's see. Grim Exchange, probably pop in the Dog Boy. If he hits Field of Nightmares, it's just game, I think. That's a nice hit, the Captain there. You can play the Captain onto the landscape there. That will trigger the Lodge, discarding your card, drawing your card. Sure. Did he discard? Wait. Lodge effect's not optional, right? I don't think they did Lodge effect. Which is not optional. Okay, well, sure. Okay, he's gonna stack the Math Potion. Crystal Ball to play the Math Potion from the top. That's going to trigger 3 times. So you're going to draw 3, stack 1, draw 3, stack 1, draw 3, stack 1. And then you're going to draw 3, stack 1, and then draw 3, stack 1. That's, yeah. I don't think that's how that should work, by the way. I'm going to have to talk with whoever handles rulings, because Lab System says a second time, not an additional time. But, with that being said, that's neither here nor there. We're already in game. The deck was already built. I don't think it should affect this tournament. If that's how the card was ruled, that's how it ruled. But that's an interesting ruling discussion on how that card should work. With that being said, I mean, K should just find lethal here, right? He has so many cards in hand. Coffin's going to be another 2 from the Pyclops. Yep, that's a 3rd Pyclops down, so each spell is 6 damage. So the 2 from the clone as well. Whims of Fate, 6, 6, and then 6 again from... Yeah. Okay. Well, that is good game. Well done to both players here. Nice one from Kay, and we will see you guys in the next game. All right? Thank you guys so much for watching.